Hi everyone, I made an instructional video on teaching high frequency words. I think it's really important that everyone views or reviews or practices these instructional routines so that we are all consistently, explicitly teaching high frequency words to our students. So before I begin going over the routine, I just want to make sure that everyone is clear on the difference between these three terms, because I know I've definitely heard some confusion between them. High frequency words, the words that we are focusing on in this video, are defined by usage. K1 and 2, each grade level has a list of high frequency words to focus on during the year. So these are the words that appear most commonly in the English language. Some may follow common spelling patterns, some may not. It is not a defining feature of a high frequency word that it does not follow a common spelling pattern. Rather, these are words that are most frequently used. We really want the kids to memorize these words because as they encounter them in the text, having them as automatic recognition will increase their reading fluency and their accuracy. A different term is sight words. Sight words are defined by recognition. They're words that kids can recognize at first sight. What that means is they don't need to decode them. Students all have different sight word vocabularies. As adults, we have very large sight word vocabularies because we don't need to decode most words that we encounter. And finally, the third term is vocabulary. We often refer to our vocabulary words as robust or tier 2 words. These are words that are defined by understanding. For students to comprehend a text, these are words that they would need to understand to be able to read and comprehend a text. For example, in Wit and Wisdom, I know that the word ripen is used in second grade, and that is a vocabulary word. So it's really critical that we are all using these terms correctly so that there is no confusion among our parents, our students, fellow teachers, anything like that. So to get to the high frequency word routine practice, there are 3 bullet points listed here. The first is traditional routine. We have been using this same routine for years now. We learned it back at RAC, and through this routine, which I will go through, the students are practicing with explicit instruction. There's also a second routine, the ECRI routine, that I will show you today, and it doesn't matter which of those 2 routines you use because both are explicitly teaching high frequency words. Finally, I'll go over the practice routine with you. Okay, so this is the traditional routine. I have a word on pretend it's a whiteboard. I like to write them on whiteboards. Some teachers put them up on the smartboard. Some put them on a large piece of paper. Whatever, as long as the students can clearly see the word written on something. So listen to my routine. Oh, all the children have something to write on as well, but they haven't started writing. It's very important that their focus is on the word and not what else they are doing. So I would say, boys and girls, make sure your pencils are down. The word is about. Say it, study it, and at this point, I would give them 3 seconds to study the word about. Next, I'm going to cover the word up. I could hold it behind my back. I could flip my paper around, take it off the smartboard, whatever. The key is you want them to hold that in their mind so they are working at strengthening their short-term memory. I usually wait about 5 seconds. And then I'll say, go ahead and write it. Or go ahead and write the word about. Put your pencils down or your markers down once you've written the word. Then I'll show the word again. All right, boys and girls, take a look at mine. Check yours. The word is about. Spell it, and then we'll spell together. A-B-O-U-T. Then I'll erase my board or go to a new page on the smartboard, and I will give my second word. Again, I'll show the word. Read it. The word is about. Say it. Study it. Hold it in your brain. Go ahead and write the word about. All right, let's check. Let's spell it. A-B-O-U-T. If you want to practice, pause your video now and practice. All right, so I mentioned there was a second routine. This is the ECRI routine. It's very similar, but there is an additional step in here. So I will give the directions for this. I would say you are going to learn to read new words using say it, spell it, say it. My turn. The word is about. Your turn. Word, spell about. A-B-O-U-T. Word, about. And that's it. I have a card for that from ECRI, just like our sound spelling cards. So let me go over that one more time, okay? My turn. The word is about. Your turn. Word, spell about. A-B-O-U-T. Word, about. Something that you may want to do then is have them hold it in their brain and then write it down on their board. If you want to add a little bit of an extra step in there, it's up to you. And finally, the practice routine. After you have introduced a certain number of words, or if you want to bring in the words from the years prior, you can put them on this chart. Every grade level has these charts generated in your Google Drive. I know I sent them to each grade level last year. However, you have not introduced all those words yet, so they may need to be, they do need to be edited. But I'm happy to give you access if you're in second grade to the KN1 charts, if you're in first grade to the kindergarten chart, and so on. So taking a look at the top row, this is my practice routine. I'm going to use my mouse, if you can see it, as my finger. I'm going to practice reading words. When I point to a word, say the word in your head. When I slide my finger, read the word out loud. I'll show you how to read the first two. My turn. Use. Saw. All right, your turn. Want. More. Always. Once. And so on. Make sure you do give them that time where you have them pause, practice it in their head, and then as you slide your finger underneath the word, they say the word. If someone makes a mistake, you can say my turn. The word is use. Your turn. Word. My turn. The spelling is U-S-E. Spelling. And then go back to the beginning. Word. So hopefully you were able to get some insight into your high frequency word routine, the ECRI routine, and the practice routines. Like I said, all the materials for these charts I created for K1 and 2 last year that are on, I believe, your Google Drive. If you need help accessing them or where to find them, let me know. I will also pass out the little cheat sheet of the irregular word reading routine. And thank you very much.